Okay, well, let's get into it, y'all. It's Friday, and I'm as excited. Listen, do me a favor, holler at me in the comments. Let me know you can hear me. I'm feeling a little from getting off the plane, like my ears are still kind of plugged, and I might be yelling at y'all. My bad. I don't mean to, but say good morning. Let me know that you're here. Thank you for joining today for Freedom Friday. Well, hey, I haven't talked to you in forever. What's up, Jackie? So, say good morning. Oh, good, you hear me. All right, y'all, listen. Hey, y'all, that is one of my favorite jewelry dealers. Okay, Peeper. She got the good goods. Yeah. Okay. So check it out. It's Freedom Friday. I am super excited about today because today is something that I've been thinking about. Hey, Rudy, something that I've been thinking about, and I just feel like it's important to say. It's not some great big lesson. We're not being extra deep today. It's the holidays. We just gonna talk about something real simple. Let me tell y'all, every year, matter of fact, I need to make a phone call today because somebody did not call me back. Every year I have a setup, and my setup has to do with my health, right? I get the girls check. Yeah, we do the smash burger. Hey, Tister, I get the smash burger done. Yeah, we pimp my ride. Yeah, if you know, you know. I get the blood work done. I get all of my regular stuff done. Y'all listen, I am not one of those people who's like, oh, I don't want to go to the doctor. What if they find something wrong? Okay, listen, I'm going. Child, if my eyelash feel like it's blinking too hard, I'm making an appointment. That's what my copay is for. I'm going. If my pinky toe feel like it ain't pinky and like it's supposed to, I'm making an appointment. I'm going. Okay. I don't care about people calling me hypochondriacs. I don't care about doctors saying things like, oh, but you have such a high pain tolerance. Why? Cut it out. I'm here for a reason. See me. Check me out. Let's find out what's going on. Hey, Dr. V. So I was thinking about that and I thought, okay, I couldn't barely rest because I was like, I think I need to say this. It ain't nothing deep. I ain't trying to blow your mind. I just need y'all to know that regular checkups are important. Now that we done said that, let me tell you where we're going with that with Freedom Friday. And we're not going to be all day because I know y'all need to hit them streets and get them last minute gifts and buy stuff for people you don't know what they like, what they want, and they going to regift it. But let's, I'm just playing, dang, but I'm not. So let's talk about a gift that you can give this year that keeps on giving. And the more you give, the more you receive. Y'all, give the gift of the checkup. Yeah, I'm not asking you to buy people insurance. I'm not asking you to make doctor's appointments. But, we do our thing to make sure that physically we're okay, to make sure that our blood pressure is good. We're trying to eat better. My girl Chelsea's been on a journey and she's been doing the dang thing. So we try to eat better. We try to take better care of ourselves. We move around a little bit more. Y'all, I ain't running no marathons because I'm lazy. Now, said it. But I do like to walk and do all these different things. But what are we doing about our emotional health? Everybody wants to be working on this physical journey, and I want to be a size this and I want to be that. But what is your emotional status? Like, what is your emotional size? Yeah, let's get into it. And I'm not tagging nobody. I'm just saying there are some times when I check Delon, and when I check Delon, I find that Delon is a 3-year-old emotionally sometimes. Sometimes Delon is throwing fits. Sometimes she is having tantrums, and then sometimes she is a ripe 65. And I'll be like, well, go. Look at you with the wisdom and thinking and making good choices and all of that kind of stuff. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, so emotional health, like, is such a big deal, but especially at the holidays is a good marker. So my sister, she does like her wellness check around her birthday every year so she doesn't forget it. So you always have this marker. You like, boom, it's my birthday. I'm about to celebrate. I need to make sure that I'm good. Y'all, checkups are not just to make sure that you're healthy, but checkups are also to find conditions or to see that you may be going in an unhealthy direction. It's also to monitor something that may already be going on. Why can't we think about that morning? Why can't we think about that emotionally? Why can't we check up on ourselves and our emotional health and see, like, where am I this holiday? Y'all, for breast cancer awareness, we do the Buddy Check 9. You get you somebody and y'all make sure that each other is straight. So I'm asking you to do that for the holiday. Check in on somebody. Give somebody the gift of a checkup. Okay, check up and say, hey, are you doing okay? What's happening? I know that sometimes people aren't going to actually tell you like what's going on, but you just never know what people are facing during these seasons. While everybody is decking the hall, some of us is ready to deck. Okay, sometimes the emotional. Listen, Shani, it's hard to face within ourselves. I wrote myself a little note here. Wait, where'd I put it, Shani? I wrote myself, Delon, what is your emotional health looking like now? And can you be honest with yourself and be like, you know what? I'm really not doing that well. And when you think about how you're doing, imagine how somebody else might be doing. Y'all, 'tis the season. So let's give a gift that keeps on giving. Let's give people something that comes in their size. What comes in my size? A check-in. It comes in my size that people that maybe I check on all the time might pick up the phone and say, hey, Delon, are you straight? Are you good? And maybe I'm not going to tell you everything, but do you know how far it goes just to have somebody say, you know what, Vanita, you look out for everybody. You always making sure folks are straight. Can I help you with anything? Do you need anything? Like, what's good? Are you missing your mom? You know, how's your family doing? What's going on with you? You don't have to expect people's business. Good morning, Dutch. You don't have to expect people's business, but do you know how far it goes just to see about somebody? Like, what is it going to cost you? A couple minutes out of your day to send a text, a couple minutes out of your day to pick up the phone and say, yo, I was thinking about you. You good? You straight? And you know, you need anything? And I know a lot of people won't ask that question because they're afraid people might actually need something. But you know what? If God has blessed you and you can help somebody, why not? Why not? You don't do it because you're going to get it back. But listen, God is a God of reciprocity, honey. Listen, he's going to make sure if you making sure folks are good, he's going to make sure you're good. You may not get it back the way you gave it, but God's going to make sure you're straight. So what's it going to cost you? Let's talk about it this morning. There are people who are really struggling. And I wrote down, y'all, everybody dancing ain't leaping for joy. Some folks are dancing for their very lives. You understand? Some folks are saying, you know what? I'm going to church this Sunday, but this is my last one. I'm going to clap my hands. And if God don't do it today, I'm not coming back. If nobody sees that I'm sitting here drowning in pain, I'm not coming back. I know this ain't the conversation people want to have on the holidays because it's ho, 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 happy, 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 but everybody is not. And that's why it makes such a huge difference if you could just stop and see somebody. Go ahead and see them. Go ahead and see them. Understand that there are some people, hey, Ethel, that just need you to see them. Okay, hey, Nisi, just need you to take a look and say, Nisi, I'm praying for you. That might be the push she needs to get through this day. Holidays come and we start, going through it. And we just need people that want to give us the gift that keeps on giving. It makes a huge difference. And not only that, but I want to give it. So I made up my mind the other day that I'm going to make a call list. I'm going to make a call list, and it's going to be the people on there that I don't talk to that often, the people I don't really get to see and spend time with. I'm just going to send out a message and say, hey, cousin, family, you good? You straight? What's going on? Just to see about them. Y'all, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a 5-point regular checkup reason. Do it the way God leads you to do it. See about people the way you see about them. I'm actually doing cards this year. Y'all, I got a book of stamps in my purse that is burning a hole in my wallet. I can't wait to stick them on a card and it show up at your door. I love all of that. Not because the card's going to have money in it. It's just going to have love in it. Just thinking about somebody. And I cannot wait to put it in the mail. And let me tell you, if you are somebody that hardly ever gets mail or you just love mail, do me a solid. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, Marlene, another one of my jewelry. Hit up, y'all. Okay. Do me a solid. Drop me your address. Text it to me. Put it in the inbox. When I see it, y'all, you may not get the card on Christmas Day because it may take a minute for stuff to get going, but I will send you a card. I will put you some love in the mail. I'm checking in on people because we need to just make sure folks around us are okay. There are going to be some sad stories that come out at the holidays, but we don't want it to be on our watch. Let's just make sure somebody is emotionally doing all right. And if you can't help them, get them help. Get them help. Give them a resource. Find somebody that can help them. If you can't do anything but listen on the phone or text back, y'all. Do that. Let me give you the 5-point regular checkup reasons. Like I said, do it the way you choose to do it. But number one, everybody smiling ain't happy. Everybody smiling ain't happy. We put this mask on and we put this face on, and not because we're trying to fake you out, but because we generally want to be happy, right? Because we are pushing so hard past the things that are making us unhappy, that this smile is everything. And so we're trying to faith it, not fake it, but faith it until we make it, right? But everybody smiling isn't happy. So check the person that's always giving you a, hey, I'm good, always smiling, always grinning, and just see about them. Okay? Just say, hey, you good? Yeah. Let me give you number 2. We're not going to be all day because I'm going to hit these screets in a minute because I'm about to spread some holiday cheer. Listen, I feel that thing today. Number 2, everybody acting out does not have anger issues. We so quick to be a bedside, couch side therapist and counselor and all of that. But did you know that anger is sometimes hurt in disguise? Did you know that sometimes people don't have anger issues? They are not mad at the world. They are in pain. Y'all, one of my favorite singers, they have been giving her the business because at concerts, she has been showing out. And I talked to my daughter about it yesterday and I said, but maybe it's not what we think it is. Maybe she's in pain. Is it possible that she's lashing out because something is hurting her? Did you know that if you had a thorn in the bottom of your foot, a splinter, something, it might change your mood? You might not be able to limp around on it all the time and keep smiling. At some point, you get tired. And did you know that it is absolutely okay for you to be tired? I know we say stay strong, but we're strong in the Lord and the power of his might. My might, it ain't powerful. So sometimes I do actually get tired. Sometimes I get fed up. Sometimes I am angry, but sometimes I'm just hurt. And did you know that it was okay for people to feel like that? Give them a safe space. Be a safe space for somebody this holiday. Don't rag on them and judge them and tell them, well, you're supposed to be saved. You're supposed Why don't you just say, tell me where it hurts? Let's just do that for somebody this holiday. It's absolutely okay for people to admit that they're not doing well. Listen, if we were perfect all the time, we'd need God for what? We need the word and all these scriptures about being strong in the Lord, and these scriptures about him being there for you, him taking care of you. Yea, though I walk through the valley. If there's not going to be any valleys and no emotions in it, why would we need him to walk with us in it? We just stroll through there. So understand that the things that people are going through, sometimes people are just hurt. I know it's not a great answer, but it's an answer. So why don't we just stop and see about them? Why don't we look beyond what we think is going on, look beyond what we think we see, and see them in their realness? Okay. Number 3, everybody posting Facebook, Instagram, whatever, ain't posting their trauma. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Be kind to people. You don't know the trauma people have gone through and are still battling at their big age. Okay, let's have a transparent moment. Let's have a real moment. Y'all, a couple weeks back, I was studying and 2 words came up, and the words were unfinished business. And baby, that thing hit me in my chest like you punched me and I couldn't hit you back, you understand? And I got to thinking about it. And the more I thought about it, a couple weeks went on, days go on, and I'm thinking. And that thing came all the way back to when I was little. I know y'all think this is a bunch of phooey, and that's fine. But listen, it went all the way back to when I was a little girl. This unfinished business that I got going on. So when I went to see my counselor, I sat down and I told her, I said, listen, we got to deal with my unfinished business, because I feel like it's time to do that. And if I don't deal with it, it's going to start dealing with me in ways that it hasn't before. And I ain't for it. Okay. She gave me an assignment to write somebody a letter so I could start to put that thing out there. Sometimes we aren't telling people that we have stuff that happened when we were young that we have not dealt with. Go ahead and be a safe space for somebody. I'm not saying you can be their counselor and you can give them tools and tips and all of that, but you don't know what a difference it makes to be there. You have no idea. I should not have to explain it all for you to just be there. And just a simple, you good. Okay, let me get to this next one, which brings me to the grief thing. Y'all know grief is big at the holidays. We are missing our families, and understand that grief is not always a physical loss, even though the physical loss is enormous. I'm not minimizing. I'm not even comparing losses. I just want us to be mindful that there's loss of relationships that we grieve at the holidays. You see these couples in their matching pajamas and all of this stuff, and that's amazing. That's beautiful. But everybody doesn't have that. There's the loss of relationship. There's the loss of our families, our moms, our dads, our sisters, our brothers, our cousins, our aunties, our grandmas, all our husbands, our wives, all of those losses. There's also the loss of self. Shani, if you're still listening, that thing right there. I said, oh, so just not feeling like myself, like something is missing, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on this puzzle. So there's the loss of self. So people are having these pivotal moments during the holidays. And while we're celebrating, as we should be, don't forget that somebody is looking for a reason to celebrate. Go ahead and do a checkup. Go ahead and see about them. And my very last one, and then I'm going to get out of here. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Oh, I'm straight. My very last one, let go of the blame game. What am I talking about? It does not matter if people did 59 terrible things and now they are reaping, if I shot myself or somebody shot me, I'm yet bleeding. Why do I have to go through the whole judgment thing in order for you to patch me up, in order for you to see about me? Hi, Auntie, y'all. That's my mama's only sister right there. That's Gertie May. That's my TT. Why do people have to explain so much before we can have compassion for them, before we can be there for them, before we can just understand that they're hurting? I don't have to agree with how they got there. It doesn't matter. The deal is they're hurting. Maybe people are reaping. Well, you know how they treated so-and-so, and God don't like ugly. Facts. But it's not my decision to decide that they reap. And because they are reaping doesn't mean that I should ignore them. I should turn my back on them. I should pretend like, well, that's what they get. Because listen, Jesus said, I've prayed for you because the devil wants to sift you as wheat. Baby, why would he have to pray for you if you weren't going to have some of those moments yourself? Nosy, worrying about people's business. Cut it. You need to cut it. Okay? The deal is, if God treated us that way, he never would have sent his son. He didn't ever come down here for the foolery. You understand? If God had said, you know what? She brought that. So no, my son's not going. She gonna have to just deal with that. Y'all, we would all be lost. We spend too much time checking folks when it ain't our job. We spend too much time judging people when it ain't our job. I understand that you may be horrible and you did 11 horrible things. That doesn't mean I want to see you suffer. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Let God be God and handle his business. My job is to be tenderhearted, to be kind to people. That doesn't mean that I have to indulge in toxic relationships and, well, we just gonna go and be buddy now. That doesn't mean that at all. But listen, it doesn't hurt me to send up a prayer for you. It doesn't hurt me to be concerned or to have empathy when you go through something. What's it gonna cost me? Nothing. Come on, y'all, and check up on somebody. And you know what? Check up on somebody who ain't checking for you, because that's the real check. That's the real check. We're good at checking up on the people we love and all of that. But okay, God said that's easy to do, to love people that love you. But can you love people that don't love you? Yeah, that's the hard part. And I'm not telling y'all this because I have mastered this, because I haven't. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm doing my best not to immediately jump to, yeah, well, that's life, sucks to suck. No. God help them. God do something for them. God bless them. God see about them. God make them better. God make me better, right? Listen, I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. I hope you get to spend some time with the people you love. I hope you get to your tank is filled up this holiday with just joy and kindness. And listen, if you can't find kindness, be kindness. If people in the stores are acting sideways, you don't have to. Bless somebody. Pick out a gift for somebody and just bless them. Do something nice for them. Pick up the phone for somebody. Y'all, we have got to do what we can do for each other, because this holiday season is a booger, baby. And for some people, it's a bust. For some people, they don't even want it. But Jesus is the reason for the season. So we got to flex him. We got to show them who he is. Yeah. How will they know if we don't show them? Some folks are never picking up a Bible. They're not going to your church. They're not studying, none of that. So you're going to have to flex him the way you flex him. Do what you do, okay? I love y'all. Have an amazing holiday. Holla at your girl. I'm Ghost. I'm gone. I'm out. Don't forget, if you want some mail, hit me up. Inbox me. Text me. I'm sending out cards, y'all, and I'm gonna send them out all through the beginning of the year, because I'm trying to bless somebody and put some love out there. Thanks, Chels, for checking in. Love you, Tister. Love you, Auntie. Love you, Ethel, Dutch, Shaney, Jackie. Am I missing anybody? Nisi, all of y'all. Shakia, Dr. V, love y'all. Rudy, holla at your girl. I'm Ghost. I'm gone. I'm out.